welcome back. We have the news in the Danish television. 6:30 in 18 minutes. We could maybe do this one. Let's try do this one. Then actually I did this soon. Yes, I can talk a little bit when I'm finished. Do this.
Taltson River. Taltson River, the Canadian field naturalist, 1931, 20520842395.jpg. Junction of the Taltson and Taltson Rivers, 1931. Taltson River is located in Canada. Taltson River. Location: Country, Canada. Territory: Northwest Territories. Physical characteristics: mouth coordinates 61°2652 N 112°4340 W coordinates 61°2652 N 112°4340 W. Basin size 60,000 km to 23,000 square mi. Discharge location: Great Slave Lake Basin. Features tributaries: left though, Taltson, Tethal, right Rutledge. The Taltson River is a roughly 500 kilometers, 310 mi, river in the Northwest Territories of Canada that drains into the Great Slave Lake. There are 3 hydroelectric power control structures on the river, and 1 power station. Contents: name, basin, course, hydroelectricity. See also. References. Sources. Name. The river was formerly known as the Copper Indian River in reference to the Dene known as the Yellow Knivs or Copper Indians. The name is derived from Taltson, which means skim off water, and is an expression for copper. 1. A 1918 government source says the name means between high rocks. Other names formerly used include Copper Indian Rocha, rock, Taltson and Yellow Knife. 2. Basin. The Taltson River Basin has a subhumid, high boreal ecoclimate. Summer are typically cool and winters are very cold. The basin covers about 60,000 square kilometers, 23,000 square mi, in the region between Lake Athabasca and Great Slave Lake. It contains a complex of interconnected lakes that drain first in a southwest direction and then northward into the Slave River lowland zone. The Taltson River is a major tributary. 3. There are 3 hydroelectric control structures in the basin, at Nonoco Lake, Taltson Lake and Twin Gorges. 4. Subcatchment areas are Sad Smiley 5, 3. Subcatchment: Contumi 21 upstream of Grey Lake, an arm of Nonoco Lake 11,464,4352 between Grey Lake and Nonoco Dam 10,9224,2173 between Nonoco Dam and Twin Gorges 4 Bay 5,9422,2944 Taltson, upstream Taltson Lake outflow, A. 4941915 Taltson River downstream of Taltson Lake outflow, excluding the river 5,9692,3056 the river 10,9414,2247 local inflows between Twin Gorges and Zoo Lake inflow 5272038 Conth River 2,1808409 local inflows to Zoo Lake 508196110 Rutledge River watershed 11 Tethal River watershed. Course. The Taltson River rises near a series of lakes, including Coventry Lake and Diamond Lake in the northeast of the basin. It flows north to MacArthur Lake, then west to Grey Lake, an arm of Nonoco Lake. 3. Nonoco Lake is the largest lake in the river basin. It discharges to the Taltson River directly via the Nonoco Dam and indirectly via the Tronkachwa Gap, Tronkachwa Lake and the Culthili Lake to rejoin the river at Lady Grey Lake. From Nonoco Lake to the Twin Gorges 4 Bay the river flows through a series of lakes, no gradient reaches, rapids and waterfalls. Often there is just a short section of rapids between the outflow of one lake and the backwaters of the next lake. Taltson Lake, King Lake and Lady Grey Lakes are the larger lakes in this section. Below the outflow of Lady Grey Lake, about 130 km, 81 mi, from Nonoko Lake, the river flows 110 km, 68 mi, to the Twin Gorges forebay, passing through several smaller lakes such as Benadi Lake but generally with a more standard river course. It is joined in this section by the Taltson River, its largest tributary. 3. There is a hydroelectric generating plant at the Twin Gorges forebay, from where the water flows over Elsie Falls and then for 33 km, 21 mi, to Zoo Lake over a series of rapids and through the Nendes Chute, and Arrow Gorge, before entering Zoo Lake. 4. The Conth River drains from the northeast into Zoo Lake. 4. The average flow from 1960 to 1995, measured at a gauge at Zoo Lake Dam, was 183.63 m3/s, 6,485 cu ft/s. The drainage area above the dam is about 58,700 square kilometers, 22,700 square mi. 6. Downstream of Zoo Lake the river runs north for 132 kilometers, 82 mi, to Great Slave Lake through Desconate Latter Lake. It receives the outflows of the Rutledge River and Tethal River in this stretch. 4. Rocha River, on the east bank of the lower Taltson River, was originally a trading post of the Hudson's Bay Company. It had a school, but that was burned down in 1958, and the trading post closed in 1963. The government put pressure on the residents to move to Fort Resolution. 7. The river enters the southern shore of Great Slave Lake at the western end of the Simpson Island chain. 3. Hydroelectricity. A dam on Taltson Lake diverts most of the water to the Charlotte River system where it drives hydroelectric facilities that feed the Saskatchewan power grid. 3. The Taltson Dam was built in 1966 to supply power to the lead zinc mine at Pine Point. 7. The Taltson Hydro Plant is about 64 kilometers, 40 mi, north of Fort Smith on the Taltson River at Twin Gorges forebay. An 18 MW hydro unit with a 300 kilowatts emergency standby diesel generator provides power via 200 kilometer, 120 mi, of transmission lines to Fort Smith, Hay River Reserve, Fort Resolution and Enterprise. 8. Flooding below the dam has been blamed on the power plant. However, the Northwest Territories Power Corporation, NTPC, states that the operation is similar to a run-of-river generation facility and has minimal impact on the river's natural flow. High water flows upstream of the dam will cause high flows downstream. 9. In 2007 the DIS Energy Corporation presented a proposal to expand the Taltson River hydroelectric capacity with a new 36 MW hydroelectric plant at Twin Gorges forebay to increase total capacity there to 54 MW, and to build a 690 kilometers, 430 mi, transmission line to carry power via Taltson Lake and Noncha Lake to the north of Great Slave Lake. 10. The project would also involve construction of a new control structure and rock cut discharge canal beside the Nonoko Rockfill Dam. 11. See also. List of rivers of the Northwest Territories. Taltson River Airport. References.
Yes, last edit one month ago. So I actually did it. I did it, but we're not finished. I need to read the Mackenzie River and this Taten National Park. But we have the news in the Danish television in a few minutes. Let's open and get some fresh air. It's been 5 very hot days in my apartment. I've not really been outside because I'm waiting to get my pension tomorrow and pay my bills. It's 28. Yesterday it was 30. So I will start to upload this and charge the camcorder. Then I will go back to my read list there. So I am not finished there. But my read list get more and more crazy. I'm not going to download more because I have 30 pages.